So this is going to be a story time about the time that my younger sister stabbed me with first a pencil and then the second time a fucking kitchen knife. And when I say kitchen knife, I'm talking about Michael Myers style knife, okay? This shit was no joke. I could have been killed. So what happened was my sister and we were children, okay? This was a crime committed by a child. We were like in the single digits of age. You know, such violence at such a young age. What happened was my sister and I were in the same room together. She was doing her homework. So she was like writing homework. It wasn't like multiple choice or fill in the blank. She was writing words and sentences, and I came with my pencil and had the bright idea, you need to get a fucking visual of this. And so let's say this was her page, right? And this was all her writing. So I come with this pencil. I decide I'm gonna scribble on her page, right? On her fresh homework page that she had just worked so hard on, and I'm gonna show you my scribbles. So this is all her writing, right? And this was my scribble. Only the writing in that one circle, right, was compromised. And it was written in pencil. So all she had to do was like erase it and continue to write. So that little scribble of a line was enough for my sister to say, you know what? Watch this. My little sister proceeds to grab a pencil, and she takes this fucking pencil, yo, my shin, right? She takes the pencil. I can't remember if it was this leg or if it was the right leg. One of my legs. She takes her fucking sharp ass number 2 pencil and she was and she stabs me right in my shin with the pencil. But that wasn't enough for her. Okay? No. She had to let me know who she was so that I would always remember this moment and never fuck with her again. Yo! So she takes the pencil, she stabs me with it. It was like more like over here. She stabs me like right in the center, and then she drags down the pencil on my leg in the shape of a letter C. My little sister's name is Selena. C-E, Lena. The letter C is the first letter of her name. She fucking stabbed me with a pencil in my shin, and I'm less than 10 years old. She's less than 10 years old. The shape of a letter C. That was really violent, okay, on my little sister's part. Until this day, I don't feel like I deserved that. Oh shit, I'm gonna see if I can get my little sister to record her thoughts on this, and if she's with it, I'll insert it in this video so you can get her side of the story. But my version is the true version. It was the tiniest little shloong, and that's it. She said, bitch, you're gonna remember this day y jamás vas a hacer algo así. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. So now we're going to move on to the time when she stabbed me with a kitchen knife in my head. What happened was, I don't know what happened, you know, I can't tell you what was going on, but we were in my older sister Ruby's apartment. So we were there, we were all hanging out, and it was summertime, and we were eating watermelons. So this is why the knife was out and about. You know, we're eating the watermelons and we're slicing off the rind of the melon. We're eating the watermelons, and I don't know what happened. I'm assuming I got on my sister's nerves some way, somehow. I don't know what happened. I can't remember what happened. That's how fucking traumatized I was by the incident. So we were there and we were doing whatever. At some point, I must have pissed my sister off. Her response could have killed me. I was sitting on the counter. So my sister had like the counter in the kitchen, and I'm sitting on the counter. And my older sisters, you know, back and forth, we're eating watermelon, we're slicing the shit. And my little sister was like over there somewhere. And I pissed her off some way, somehow. And she got off of the counter. And she starts coming to me and she's saying whatever it is that she's saying. I don't even fucking remember. But all I know is that she got off of the counter. She grabbed the kitchen knife. This is the counter. This is the watermelon rind, okay? This is me right here sitting on the counter. Watermelon rind is like to the left of me. My sister comes. There's the watermelon rind. My sister comes with the fucking Michael Myers kitchen knife. Bloop, stabs it into the watermelon rind. And she picks up the knife with the watermelon rind attached to it. You see how you could see the point of the pencil sticking out through the paper? That's just because I need the paper to stay put, okay? But that's not how the watermelon rind was. You couldn't see the knife sticking out of the green part. So this is the green part of the watermelon. This is the white part of the watermelon rind. So she grabs this shit and then she goes like this. She takes it and she goes, ooh, and she stabs me with it. She goes, ooh, and she stabs me like that, straight into my forehead. So she takes the knife out and it was like quick, like, and I went like this, right? And my oldest sister's like, oh my God, let me see. Are you okay? Oh my God. And I'm like, crying and shit. So she goes like this and she's like, let me see. And she pulls my hands away. And when she looks and she didn't see any like gashes or blood, she was like, oh, you fucking stupid. You scared me. And she mushes me. Mushes me to the fucking back. And I'm like, yo, they're fucking killing me. One stabs me in the fucking forehead and the other one mushed me. So now the funny thing is, yes, there was no gash or anything like that, but I tell you what, I sure did have like a poke right in the middle of my forehead. So the blade, when she went pshung and hit, because it wasn't soft, you know, she went boom, and I was like, yo, what the fuck? The blade of the knife like came out. The knife poked out like just enough to poke my skin. So it was just like a poke, like a pinprick in the front. And I was just like, and when we saw this, we were like, oh my God, yo, you could have fucking killed me. But yo, that was the 2 times that my little sister chose violence. You know what else she did one time? I don't know why I did this. I deserved this one. So, but again, it was so violent. But she loved soda. But there was like Pepsi in a cup. And she had the Pepsi in the cup. I had the bright idea. She wasn't looking. And I was like, oh, look, she still has soda. So I went and I got a bunch of cotton balls. And I started throwing them into the cup of soda. So now all the cotton absorbed the soda. And when she went to go take a sip of the soda, there was no soda. Because the cotton had absorbed it all. Do you know what she did to me? Because of this, so this is my arm. And this is my sister's hand. She had fucking claws like Wolverine when she was little. Her nails were always so fucking long and sharp. I used to cut my sister's nails in the middle of the night because she would never let me cut her nails. But I always got such satisfaction from cutting the nails. And she would always wake up in the morning with like no nails. And it was because I would cut them in the night. Well, anyway, she took those damn claws and she goes, ah! But with both her claws, both hands, 10 fingers. She like just dug her nails into my skin and I had all these like, oh, claw marks. Those things hurt so bad. You ever been just clawed at? She didn't like run the nails down. She just dug them in, and since they were so sharp, it hurt. And I'll never forget. And I just remember thinking, it wasn't for all of that, man. Like, I feel like my practical jokes were funny and they didn't warrant such violent responses. One time I made her back up and take steps. I saw that there was a dead water bug on the carpet. And so I kept telling her to back up, back up, back up until she finally stepped on the water bug. And I don't remember what the repercussions were for that one. Fucking good times, man. So yeah, world, I hope you enjoyed this funny story time video. So yeah, that's it. I'll be back with another video another day.